Judith wasn't just a really good athlete. She was actually the best athlete in her Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn neighborhood, and obviously I'm talking about with other kids who are around that same age, okay? I'm not sitting there per se saying that she was like the best athlete overall of all ages, or that she was better than like grown-ass teenagers or anything like that. I mean, you understand what I'm saying. She wasn't even 10 years old yet at that time. I'm just saying that Judith was so good at that age that none of the boys who were around that same age had any interest at all in playing stickball with her, or basketball, or football, or stoopball, which is a city game where you throw the ball against the stoop of your building. Like, you know, the steps leading up to the front door of a brownstone, or a lot of big buildings have stoops too. Or you could just use a sidewalk, and if you hit it just right, the ball would fly over your head and out to the kids you were playing with, and it was all about how far the ball went, and somebody catching the ball and missing the ball and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into the whole thing where I'm saying they didn't want to play baseball with her. They didn't want to play with her at all, okay? Because this little girl, this little tomboy, which was pretty much the way everyone who knew Judith described her when she was little, that she was a tomboy, was beating everybody all the time, meaning all the boys. And you see, girls didn't really play like that in the 1930s. I mean, that's just the way it was. Judith was different. She wasn't like the other girls in the neighborhood. This was her thing, which, did I mention, included beating all the boys all the time, which I am positive they didn't appreciate all that much. I mean, I'm just saying that when Judith played sports, she was like this emanating bright beacon of light, this joyful spirit. Her energy was endless. I mean, she loved to play so much that you could practically never get Judith off the street. I mean, she never wanted to stop playing, and so every night, like clockwork, you could hear her father screaming at the top of his lungs when he got home from work.